During the 1790s, a fervor was sweeping France. The French Revolution had nominally instilled the qualities of liberté, égalité, and fraternité in the nation, and what better way to share it with the world than at the point of a sword? And the young General Napoleon, eager to augment his political power, was just the man to do this. Now, one of the first targets of French expansion were the states of northern Italy to the east. And in response to this aggression, Francis II of Austria, who'd also had a deep interest in control of the region, fought back. For 10 years, northern Italy would go back and forth between Napoleon's forces and an alliance of Russian, Italian, and Austrian troops. Now, in November of 1799, Napoleon had just suppressed a political coup in Paris, and he was looking for a victory abroad that could put another feather in his bicorn hat. Hearing that Austrian forces were gathering around Genoa, in May of 1800, Bonaparte gathered an army and led them across the Alps, arriving in Milan on June the 2nd. A week later, he had cut the Austrian line of communications and was assembling near Alessandria. Now, Napoleon was misinformed of the Austrian threat by a double agent, and he thought that he had time to array his forces to envelop the Allied troops. However, on the 14th of June, Austrian troops, under Austrian commander Michael von Melas, attacked near the small town of Marengo. Initially, there were 30,000 Austrians with 100 guns, and they were arrayed against 22,000 French with only 15 guns. Now, later, French reinforcements would add about 6,000 men to Napoleon's forces. As dawn broke, an advance guard of Allied troops garrisoned in Alessandria crossed the Bormida River and began to engage by 8 that morning. They quickly neutralized the French outposts and began to join the right wing of the advancing Austrian force. The Austrian commander then began to send troops around the French flanks in an attempt to envelop Bonaparte's army. And by 10 o'clock, the French were in danger of being crushed by an Allied pincher. However, at that point, French General Jean Lannes brought in his reserves and he pushed the enemy back. Melas responded by sending in more Austrian troops to retry the flanking maneuver. Now, Napoleon, who up until this time thought that he was up against only a portion of the Austrian army and had stretched his troops out across northern Italy, began to realize that he was up against the main body of the Allied force. So he sent word to Generals Desaix and Boudet, who had troops within reinforcement range, asking them to immediately march to his aid. The Allies, using a combination of devastating artillery fire, rapid cavalry charges, and a relentless push of line infantry, steadily pushed the French forces back. And from behind the line, Napoleon coordinated relief of his troops where gaps were beginning to form. However, by mid-afternoon, the slow French withdrawal had evolved, and the French lines were now retreating from the battlefield. To his credit, Napoleon and his officers were able to maintain good order, preventing a rout, and thus maintained the strength and cohesion of his troops. The Austrians had won the day, and Melas turned command of the Austrian troops over to General Anton von Zach, so that he could send word to Vienna of the victory. Now, about 2 hours later, 6,000 French troops arrived under Generals Desaix and Boudet, and Napoleon hurried to reform the French lines. Zach, who was anticipating that he would command a mopping-up operation against a handful of demoralized French troops, had a rude awakening when he was met with fresh French soldiers firing grape shot and engaging in deadly infantry charges. It was now the Austrians' turn to waver, and Napoleon responded by sending cavalry to flank the Austrian right flank. As the cavalry began to work their way to the flank and then the rear of the line, they were able to capture General Zach, at which point it was the Austrians' turn to retreat. Now, unlike the French, the Austrians were now leaderless, and their flight simply turned into a rout. After 12 exhausting hours of fighting, the French had defeated the Austrians at the Battle of Marengo, and Italy was now in Napoleon's hands. French casualties included about 5,000 men, including the capable General Desaix, who was mortally wounded, and Austrian casualties were nearly 3 times that of the French. For Napoleon, the victory also cemented his place as leader of France, and his doubters were forced to admit his skill on the battlefield and throw their support behind him. This left Bonaparte free to reform France in whatever way he envisioned, and paved his way to becoming emperor. Now, Marengo, Napoleon in Italy, was published in 1975 by SPI Games, and it was designed by David C. Isby. It came out as a game on its own, and then it was also part of the Napoleon at War quadra game. And like all the other games in that quad, it's based on the Napoleon at Waterloo system. In fact, it's probably one of the easiest, most straightforward of the Napoleon at Waterloo games. I would say that and Quatre Bras, probably the 2 Napoleon at Waterloo-based games that I would start out with. And I've got a link down below to the Napoleon at Waterloo gaming system, so you can watch that if you want to learn how to play this game and get the rules. The special rules for this game involve reinforcements, And only the French get reinforcements during this game, and they are crucial to the battle. Now, the nice thing about this Vassal module is it puts the reinforcements on the game turn track, and then it tells where they come in. And I've got arrows pointing from the game turn track to the location of where the reinforcements enter the battle. Also, on game turn 1, the French are surprised. And so during this turn, they have half movement points, and they can't enter an Austrian zone of control. So they can basically only engage in combat if they're already in an Austrian zone of control in the first turn. Now, on turn 9 or thereafter, the French have the option of initiating a counterattack. And so for 3 consecutive rounds, all French units attack, but they don't defend with a doubled combat strength. And they can pretty much clean the Austrians up with this. Now, one thing I'm going to try on the playthrough of this game is I'm going to try to make it just a little more realistic and give the Austrians just a little more of a chance, because I've never had the Austrians win this game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the French surprise rule to game turns 1 and 2, and then I'm going to have the French counterattack begin on turn 10 instead of 9. We're basically giving the Austrians one more turn to do their thing. Now, the game lasts 14 turns, and victory points are counted up at the end of turn 14. Now, the French claim victory if they can eliminate at least 33 Austrian combat strengths, which is very easy, and they also have 10 combat strength points within 4 hexes of Marengo. The Austrians win if they can eliminate at least 30 French strength points and occupy Marengo and Pietrabuena. So here's Marengo. Now we've got the Austrians down here. They're in Alessandria, and then Napoleon's troops are strung out here from the north down. I guess that would be not the north, but the southeast, but again, my pet peeve's always been maps that don't face north at the top. That's just a little weird thing that I've got going, but that's okay. Let's zoom it in just a little bit. I've got my turn track here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make turn 1. We're going to start this game a turn earlier, so that'll give the Austrians a little bit more of a chance. And then we're going to end it at turn 13 down here. So let's go ahead. The Austrians get to move first. Now the thing they're gonna do is they're gonna have to try to get across this the Bormida River, and that's where the hard thing is for them. So let's go ahead and start. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all the further I can go. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. I can't go any further there. Let's push that. And then this guy, 1, 2, 3. Now, I can't stack, so that's a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't go any further there. Okay. Well, we'll go 1, 2, 3. We'll get this guy moved around. Actually, we'll go 1, 2, 3, move him here. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I think those are. Let's just check our. Let's see. Rough hexes are 2 to cross. Okay. Gotta remember that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And then 3, 4, 5. Nobody else can go there. Okay, let's go ahead and 2, 4. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we've gone about 1, 2, 3 there. Everybody's gone about as far as they can go. So that is the end of, or that's not the end of turn 1. Now the Austrians will get a go here, so they get to go 7 to 2. Which is 7 to 2 is 3 to 1 odds. We roll a 5 at 3 to 1, and that's a defender retreat. Okay, and that is the end. Now then, this is the surprise turn for the for Napoleon's troops. So they can move at half, and they cannot enter an enemy zone of control. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move this guy 1, 2, 3, 4, and this guy here 3, and then I'm going to go 1, 2. Oops, that's all the further he can go. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, and streams are 2 to cross, I think. So 2. We got to try to build a front here. Actually, we're not going to do that. We're going to move him here, and this guy here. So I think what I can do is try to build a little 2 front there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't think slopes. Oh, slopes do cross an additional. Okay, well, that's all right. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. It's always, I always play a lot of these quad games. It's always hard to remember which game and which slope. So, okay, that's the move, and we go to game turn 2. So now it's up to the these guys to go, the Austrians. I'm going to try to hit hard here. So I've got a 6, a 4. We'll use this guy, and this, and this. And maybe I can try to, I'm going to try to bring my cav around here. 5. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. And then these guys get to go. Still can't get across there. So the mobilization is a real thing that slows you down here for the Austrians. Okay, the Austrians have moved. Now, I think towns are defender doubled. So this is an 8, and we have a 4, 10, 12 to 8. So 1-to-1 odds with a 2. And that's a defender retreat. So we'll move here, and yes, I will move in. Okay, and here we have 4 to 2, 2-to-1 odds with a 1. Well, that's a defender retreat. And yes, I will move in. I'm going to keep these guys tagged. Okay. It is now the French turn. They still can only move half, and they cannot move... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. They can't move out of the zone of control. 1, 2. That's a little further. 1, 2, and 1. Can't move any further. 2, 1, 2, 3. We'll keep him on the road. And they do have to fight back here. So 1-to-2 odds with a 5 is an attacker retreat. We have to figure out how to do this. We're going to move across the river. I will not advance. I don't want to get involved in a fight quite there yet until I get some pieces in place as the Austrian. And here we have 4 and 5, so that's 9 to 8, 1-to-1 with a 3 is going to send this guy backwards. And I can't move into, technically I can't move into an enemy zone of control, so that's it. Okay, French turn 2 is done. Like I said, this moves pretty fast. Okay, we go to this, to game turn 3, and we'll bring this guy in. Let's move our Austrians in some more. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll move him here. And then we'll move 1, 2, oops. this guy here. And that's 1 to 4 odds. That's not very good. Nobody else can really do much there, so we're going to have to leave that cannon alone. However, I can move him here. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. Over here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we need to see, I think I'm going to try to exploit this middle here for Napoleon's troops if I can. I need to get these guys helped out though. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll just help out over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Get those artillery in place. That'll help. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and we'll just go here. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, everybody's moved. Now we can do our little battles. We got guys on the side of the stream, so this guy defends normally. So we got 5, 7, 8 to 2, 4 to 1 odds with a 1. And that's going to eliminate this guy. So we're going to send him to the graveyard and use that to move across the stream. Okay, here I have 7 to 2, 3 to 1 odds with a 6 as an attacker retreats. Here I've got 6 to 4, so 1 to 1 with a 2. That's going to send him to retreat. He's going to have to push back. Will I move into that space? I don't think I will. Okay, and then 1 to 1 odds with a 1, and that's another retreat, so we'll just move them back here. Like I say, he'll probably try to stay on the same side of the stream. Okay, now then, the French can go. Let's start up here with this guy first. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can move full now. 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'll have to go over here and help out a little bit. Okay. Move here. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So we're going to build, again, we're trying to build a line here. I'm going to move across the stream here. And across the stream here. So I think if we're able to take a defensive stance, that's going to help us a little bit. So we're going to go 1 to 1 here with a 4. So I'll push him back. And here we got 2 to 1 with a 3. That's going to push this guy back. That's it for the French turn. Okay, we go to turn 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to figure out how to make a flanking maneuver. 3, 4, 5. That's about the best I'm going to do. And then here, I can't get across that stream. This is where it's going to get hard. We can try to break them up a little bit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and he can't go any further. Okay, now down here, we're going to use our artillery here, and artillery there. Okay, and okay, now 1, 2, 3. Slowly we're going to get this Congo line in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, this guy. 1, 2, 3. Need to get those 7s up to the front pretty quick. There we go. And then 4, and then there we go, finally. And so we've got everybody moved now. And my goal is to get to Marengo here in the next maybe year or so. I can start to take my retirement in another 8 months. Maybe I'll go over to see my friend Chris over in Italy and hang out. He lives in Turin, so maybe I can go down here. It's only a few miles down to where the battlefield was. There's not much there, but there is a museum that I'd like to see. So 11 to 2, 5 to 1 odds with a 6. It's exchange. Okay, so we eliminate him and him. Could be worse. Okay, and then I've got a 3 and a 1 to 4 to 1, 1 to 1 with a 6. Well, that's gonna send me back. And a 2 to 1, 4 to, then that's a 6, and that's gonna send me back. So nothing really gained by that, but that's okay. This is gonna be tough because I can't flank these guys across the stream. So 3 to 2, that's a 3 to 6 or 1 to 3 odds with a 6 is an attacker eliminated. Ouch. Okay, and then we've got here we're going to have this guy, and this artillery. So 4, 10, 13 to 4 is 3 to 1 odds with a 1. Well, that's about as good as I'm going to get. So we'll do that, and yes, we will gain the bridge. 1 to 1 here with a 5. Oops, hold on. No, I was going to say he can aid, but it's not going to make a difference. So that pushes him back. And no, I will not cross the stream there. Hopefully I can get rid of that guy. That was a mistake. Let's not do that. We're not going to push across the stream like that. We will take 2 to 1 odds. Well, let's see. 2, 6, 7, 8, 13. So that's 2 to 1 odds. So yeah, I would have a 2 to 1. I would have a 2 out of 3 chance of being eliminated because I wouldn't be able to move into an enemy zone of control. So that's foolish. Okay. Now we go to the French turn. Let's start our moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Put him here, him here, him here. I could move down here, and that would be 6 to 4. It's not going to help me out any. I think I'll go ahead, though, and sit that guy there. See what happens. Let's see here. I really need 3 to 1, and I need to, if I could sweep around here. I just don't have enough to sweep around. That's 9. Hold on. What we're going to do is this. 1, 2. And then Okay, let's see what we can do there. Move this guy in. Let's just see if I can kind of sweep across and charge this guy. So let's start here. We got 10, 12 to 5 with a 6. 2 to 1 with a 6 is an attacker retreat. Okay, and then 2 to 4. Actually, it's 2 to 8. 1 to 4 odds with a 2. Attacker retreat. And this time I will move across the river. Okay. And this guy couldn't do anything. Now we've got 4 to 4, 1 to 1 odds here with a 3. Well, that pushes that guy back. And then 1 to 1 odds here with a 3, pushing this guy back. Can't really do much with that. Okay, 3 to 1 odds with a 3. Defender retreat. And then 2, 4 to 5. 1 to 2 odds with a 4. Attacker retreat. Okay, didn't really help me a lot, but that's okay. End of turn. That's turn 4. We move to turn 5. And we've got these guys are going to come in up at the north. I applaud who did the Vassal Module. They did a really nice job with that. So, okay. Now, this is going to be the Austrians' chance. Can't do anything there. Can't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't. Nah, that's not going to do anything. It's frustrating there. I need to be able to encircle those guys somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's try that. And slowly we're going to try to work our way around here. Okay, those guys will try to... I don't think there's any place this guy can go that it's going to support. 1, 2, 3. He could go here. I'd like to use him for more. I'll move him here. Don't know where to put these guys yet, so we're just going to do that. We're going to move these guys here. Finally, we're getting those guys moved out. Okay, let's start working our way around here. So I got a 5 and a 3 is an 8 to 3. 2 to 1 odds with a 3 is a defender retreat. And here we've got a 6 to 4. 1 to 1 odds with a 5 is an attacker retreat. And then here I've got to take on all of these guys. I've got to take in this guy and this guy. So 1 to 1, 5. Okay. Now this guy's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9 to 8, 9, 10. 1 to 2 odds with a 4. Another attacker retreat. And here we've got a 3, 5, 10 to 7. So 1 to 1 odds with a 5. Attacker retreat. So everything is kind of a mess here. Okay. Okay, so now it's Napoleon's turn to move. I see what they're trying to do is the flank maneuver there. Could be deadly. But we will try to move everybody here. Oh, I don't want to go there. I will kind of switch these guys around here. Man, if I get across it, if I get on that stream, I have to attack. So I don't really want that. I can't go anywhere. I can't cross the river except for these two spots. So that's not good. Oh, and then these guys, forgot about them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and did I move him? I thought I moved him already. Got a little bit of a cold. The weather's finally turning here. Okay, we got a 7, 9 to 4, 2 to 1 odds with a 4. Send this guy back. And then here we've got 1 to 1 odds with a 4. Send me back. And I will do that. I will take that. And then 5 to 2, 2 to 1 odds with a 6. Send him back. And nothing there. Okay, I won't charge. Okay. We move into the next turn, and it's 3, 9, 1, 2, turn 6. And 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3. Let's see. I'm looking for little weak places. Okay, we're going to go there. And okay, those will provide some relief. And let's see here. I need somebody here to go 1, 2, 3. That's not going to do it. Three. That guy there. There. Let's see. I need a cannon. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, finally we've got everybody across the river for the Austrians. And the Austrians are now, let's see, this is game turn 6. So now the Austrians get to go 4 to 4, 1 to 1 with a 6, nothing there. I will move that guy there. 5 to 2. 2 to 1 odds with a 3. Defender retreat. And then 3 to 4, 1 to 2 odds with a 2. Defender retreat. Okay. That works. We'll keep him pinned. And then this guy's going to go 7 to 8, 1 to 2 with a 4. Attacker retreats. 4 to 2, 2 to 1 odds with a 6. Attacker retreats. Okay, well, I just lost my artillery. Now I've got a 6, 9 to 6. I got this artillery and this guy, so 9 to 6. 1 to 1 with a 6. Nope. This guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. Man, it's been a bitter thing for... Actually, that would have been... Let's redo the odds on that. That was 6, 9 to 8. 9 to 8. Okay. 1 to 1. So, yeah, 1 to 1 with the 6. Same result. Okay. This guy's going to go 5 to 8, 10. 1 to 2 with a 1. Well, that pushes him out, which is what I want. And then 5 to 7. 1 to 2 with a 6. So, pushes him back. And that's going to be it for those guys. We hit the move signal. Now that was the Austrians. Now the French can go. I'm in a bad spot there. Let's go here. We'll use those cannons here. There we go. 1 to 1. Those guys are all okay. Those guys are okay. And then move more of these guys in. And these reinforcements will help quite a bit. And then you get this. But once they double the Napoleon's forces there, when they get that big boost on this turn here, turn 10, that's going to change things quite a bit. So, okay, 5, 10, 12 to 10. 1 to 1 with a 4. Moves these guys back. And then I've got 4, 8 to 3. 2 to 1 with a 6. Moves those guys back. And here I've got 2, 4, 6 to 5. 1 to 1 with a 1. Move this guy back. 1 to 1 here with a 1. Moves him back. And a 3 to 2. 1 to 1 with a 5. Moves him back. Okay. We can go to the next turn. More reinforcements. These are coming from 3925 up here in the corner. This is turn 7. We're halfway through the game. Now, interestingly, if you're still watching, let me know which of you, if you've played all these quad games, let me know which is your favorite. I mean, I think I like Napoleon at Waterloo, the original one, the best. Second, probably this one. Maybe, Leipzig is fairly fun. Austerlitz. Well, Austerlitz is a little bit different game, but it kind of uses the same sort of thing as this. I need to get across that river. Okay, we're going to do that. Getting tired of their grief here. Let's see, I need to get a 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I can, yeah, we'll use a pincher movement here. And then actually, the Austrians are doing a lot better. Having that extra surprise turn has really made things a lot easier for them. So let's see how they do. Okay, we're starting down here. We have 5 to 2. And I could either attack here or here. Let's go with the 5, 7 to 2. So 7 to 2 is a 3 to 1 odds with a 1. Defender retreat, send him backwards. And I'll pin him. Okay. Here we've got 5 to 5, 1-to-1 odds with a 4. It's going to send this guy backwards. Okay, then here I've got 6 and 7. And let's go ahead. 6 and 7 is going to be 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 to 2. So 6-to-1 odds there with a 4. Is a defender retreat? Darn it. Tried with that guy. Okay. Going to try 7 to 8, 9, 10. 1 to 2 with a 3. Wait, hold on. 7. We'll keep that roll. 7 to, this is doubled, so 8, 9, 10, but then he's got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to 10, 1-to-1 odds with a 3. I will take it. Okay, and then here 1-to-1 odds with a 5. Don't want to move in there. Okay, now up here things get a little trickier. Let's go 3 to 2. 1-to-1 with a 1. Okay, that's what I want. He can move. Nope, he can't move anywhere. So he is eliminated, and I will move in. Okay, and then we've got 5 to 3. 1-to-1 with a 5. Moves him back. And then 4, 5, 6 to 4. 1-to-1 with a 5. Okay, the pincher failed. And then I've got 1 to 2 with a 6, moves him back. And then 4 to 2, 2-to-1 with a 6, moves him back. Okay. Bad set of rolls. With a good set of rolls, that would have eliminated all those guys, but it didn't. Okay, then the French get to go. 4, 5, and 4. Then coming down the road here. Oh, nobody. These guys are all pinned. Is there anybody? Is there anybody? No. Shoot, I could have tried to pin that guy, but I can't. Nope, 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 nope. I'll take that, odds. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that doesn't do it. 2, 3, 4. That does. Okay. And let's start it here. 7 to 3, 2. Okay. Retreat, retreat. We've got a 6, 5, 7 to 6. 1-to-1 with a 1. Okay, that forces that guy to retreat. And then here we've got 6, 7, 8. We got 12 to 14. 1 to 2 with a 2. Brings this guy down, and we will move into town. Okay. 4-to-1 with a 3. Defender retreat. And we've got 2, 4 to 3, 1-to-1 with a 5. He can't move. Oh, he almost got himself pinned. And then here we've got a 4-to-1 with a 5. Defender retreat, so that guy goes. Okay, that is Napoleon's move. And we go to turn 8. And let's see. The Austrians will go. I think I call them the Allied units, but I think they were just simply Austrian. I don't know if they had a lot of Russians with them at the time, but okay, we need to go back to trying to pin in these guys. We were doing so well there. That guy can't go out anywhere. I could get rid of him, which would be nice. I could get rid of him, which would be nice. Okay, we're going to pin this guy. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. There we go. And okay. Okay, and then we're going to move across the way, get this artillery into position here. More artillery, and this guy, and this guy, and I think that's going to be enough. If I could move that guy back, it'd be nice, but okay, I think I've moved everybody. So let's start with this guy. Let's see if we can eliminate him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 to 4. 2 to 1 odds at a 4. And that's going to be enough to send him to the dead pool. 1 to 1 here with the 2 moves him back. I will keep him pinned. Let's see here. 4 to 2. 2 to 1 with a 4. It's another retreat. And here we have a one, 2. There's 3 to 4. Oh, I'm going to use these 3 against this guy. So 1 to 1 odds with a 4. Retreat, retreat, retreat. And then here we have 7. And then we're going to hit it with the artillery. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to 8. 1 to 1 with a 5. Moves that back. Okay, here we have a... we're going to go ahead and use this guy. So we're going to have 6 and 10, 12 to 2, 6 to 1 odds with a 3. Eliminates this guy. And then here we have a 7 to 7, 1 to 1 odds with a 6. That guy goes back. And then here we have 4 to 4, 1 to 1 odds with a 3. Moves him. We will stay there. And then 2 to 1 odds with a 2. Moves this guy back. And I'll keep these guys pinned. Okay. The French get to go. So let's start with these back in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. More. That artillery up there, and now I can move him here, him here, him. Okay, and move him here and here. Can't go across there. Let's see here. Those guys are pinned. I'm running out of units. Okay, well, I think what we're going to try to do is hit with this guy with 1 to 1 odds. I get a 3, so that's what I wanted. So that eliminates him. And then here we're going to use 3, 4, 5. We're going to use 1-to-1 odds here with a 1. That's enough to eliminate this guy. And then here we're going to go 6-to-1 odds with a 3, and that's enough to eliminate this guy. So that was pretty brutal. And then down here we have 4, 6, and 5. 11-to-6. 1-to-1 with a 3. Moves him back. Keep him pinned. Nope, we won't. And then here we have 5, 7-to-5. 1-to-1 with a 5. Moves me back. Me being the Napoleon. Okay, end of turn. Go to the next game turn. These guys are going to go at 2-5-0-1. And then this guy's at 2-4-0-1. And then this guy is at 2-3-0-1. Now the French have still not been pushed. They've held Marengo pretty well there. Don't know how much longer that's going to last, but we'll see. Okay, Austrians get to go. I didn't think I went up here. 5-4, 1-to-1. Let's, whoops. 1-to-1, 1. That pushed this guy back. Okay. Now the Austrians get to go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I should have kept a cavalry over here. We'll go. Yeah, we'll try to keep him pinned. Okay. And over here, now things are getting a little bit trickier, I think. What I can do is move around here. And then this guy can move here. 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 Over here we can go. Okay, I think we got everybody. It's kind of, we got our Austrian units split a little more than they should be, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, now 4 and 1 is 5, 6. So we got 2-to-1 odds here with a 5. Moving back, moving back, moving back. Okay. And then we've got 5 and 2 against 4, 1-to-1 with a 3. Moves this guy back. Well, that was a failure, but we'll gain the high ground here. Okay, and then 6-4, 1-to-1 with a 1. Moving back, moving back. And then here on Marengo, we have 8 that the Napoleon's defending at. And then we've got 4, 9, 15 to 8. 4 and 5 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 to 8. So 1-to-1 with a 4. Pushes them back. Pushes them back. Pushes them back. And then here 7-2, 3-to-1 odds with a 4. Pushes him back, and I will. Do I want to step into the trap? It is a trap. I will. I'm going to brave it. Okay, 6-5, 1-to-1 with a 3. Moves this guy back and this guy here. And then 7-2, 3-to-1 with a 2. Moves this guy back. Okay, it was smart that I did that. Now here we've got 4 and 5 is 9. And 10, 11, 15 to 5. 3-to-1 odds with a 1. Defender retreats. He'll go right across the river. 5-2, 2-to-1 with a 3. That's going to eliminate this guy. Napoleon's turn to go. 1, 2, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Okay. Yeah, we'll just try. Oh, he can't move away. We'll go here, 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 and everybody else is stuck. Okay, these guys will eventually get wandering in. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so here comes Napoleon's guys very slowly. Let's start with the 7 here. So I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to 7. So it's 1 to 1. And I get a 6. Well, if I would have had a 3, he would have been eliminated. But he's not. So everybody goes backwards. He'll take Marengo. Okay. 1 to 2 with a 4. Sends him backwards. 2 to 7. That's 1 to 4 with a 5. That's an attacker eliminated. So he's eliminated. 1 to 2 with a 3. Attacker retreats. Okay. 1 to 1. 1 to 1 with a 3. Sends this guy back. And then we've got 7 to 4. 1 to 1 with a 3. Sending this guy back. And that is the French move, I think. Oh, here, 3. 7 to 2. 3 to 1 with a 4. Defender retreat. Okay, we go to the next game turn. And this is game... Is this the big one? It is. Okay, 3301. So this game turn is going to be a little different. I think this guy comes in over here. He's just kind of a lonely guy coming in. Now this one, for the next 3 rounds, Napoleon's strength is doubled. So let's see what he can do. But let's start with the Austrians first. This guy here, 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 and here, and then one, two, three, four. Okay, nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's better than nothing. And then over here, we'll try to surround this guy. Two, 3. Okay. So we've got this guy surrounded, and he's got a 5, 10, 17, 19 to 5. Now that bonus for Napoleon doesn't count for defense. So 19 to 5 is 3 to 1 odds with a 5, and that's a DR, so he is eliminated. And then here we've got a 6, 10 to 5, 2 to 1 odds with a 2, sends him back. Okay, and over here we've got a 7, 10, 15, 18, 22 to 4. 5 to 1 odds with a 4. 5 to 1 with a 4. Defender retreats. Can't retreat anywhere. He's eliminated. 1 to 1 here with a 6. Sends him back. And I will move there. 1 to 2 here with a 2. 1 to 2 with a 2. Well, that's good, because that sends him back, but I can move in here. And then I've got a 6, 7 to 3, 2 to 1 with a 2, and that eliminates him. That's actually going to be pretty potent. Okay, 4 to 4, 1 to 1 odds here with a 4, sends him back. I will take that. And then 1 to 1 here with a 2, sends him back. Okay, now Napoleon can go. And I want to flat out attack anywhere I can. So we're going to go 4. We're going to move here, 1, 3, 4, here. 4, and then there, and then here. This guy should be there, and then this poor guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, do I got everybody? Oh, this guy. Yeah, we'll move in here. Okay, so here we have 5, 7, so that's 14 to 6, 2 to 1 odds with a 3. Defender retreats. Send him backwards. And then here we have a let's go 4 to 2 here. Or 8 to 2. 4 to 1 odds with a 1. That's a defender eliminated. Okay, and then here we've got 8, 1 to 1 with a 4. That sends him back. And then here we have a, we're going to say 2 to 1 odds with a 4. 2 to 1 with a 4 is a defender retreats. And then here we have a 2 to 4, 1 to 2 with a 5. Okay, that didn't quite work. And then over here we have a 4, 7 to 4. No, wait, 14 to 4. 3 to 1 odds with a 1. That eliminates this guy. And then here we have 4 to 1 odds with a 4. Defender retreat. And then here we have a 2, 3, 6 to 1 with a 5. Ah, an exchange. Okay, the French have gone. That's the first French turn where they can use it. Second French turn where they can use it. Let's, things just changed a little bit. So I think we're going to try to envelop 1, 2, 3. Can't move. Okay. Austrians will try to hold it together. Let's just start with this guy. I think he's going to be eliminated. So we've got 6 and 10 and 7. That's 17 and 5 is 22. So 4 to 1 odds with a 1. Defender eliminated. So he's eliminated. I will move in here. This guy's got a 7, 8, 9, 10 to 2, 5 to 1 odds with a 6. An exchange. Well, that did hurt. Don't know what happened there. Okay, brief technical glitch there. So I'm back, and we're going to continue with this Austrian attack. Now, I've got a 4 and a 5. So 2 to 1 odds here with a 1. So that's going to send this guy, he can't go anywhere. So he's eliminated. Okay, and then 1 to 1 here with a 2 sends him back. And then a 7 to 2, 3 to 1 here with a 2, and that's going to eliminate him. And finally, 1 to 2 odds here with a 4. Let's bring my charts back. Come on, chart. Where are you? 1 to 4 is with a 4 is an AR, so attacker retreats. Okay, now Napoleon gets to go. This is going to be his second turn. And I just realized I need to get Pietrobueno covered, or it's going to be a draw. I have a feeling. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there, we're going to surround this guy. Man, I have gotten... Poor old Napoleon's kind of gotten hit hard here. And... I guess... I'll go here. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, do we have a guy? Okay, no, he's fine. Okay, so that's going to be it. I'm going to try to drive a wedge down into these guys. This is my second magic turn. So here we've got 3, 4, 5, 10 to 1 odds with a 6. Oh, another exchange. Yep. Well, we'll take that one and that one. So he's paying dear. Napoleon is paying dearly for that. Okay. So now we have a 3, 4, 5, 2 to 1 odds here with a 1. So that'll pick him off. And then 4 to 2, it's 8 to 2. So 4 to 1 with a 2. Defender retreats. And then here we have a 5 and a 4 is a 9 times 2 is 18 to 4. 4 to 1 odds with a 4. Sends this guy back. And then 6 to 12 to 5. 2 to 1 odds with 4 sends him back. Okay. And that is going to be end of turn. We go to turn 11. So I've got 11, 12, and 13. I've got 3 more turns. This is the last French turn where they get to use their special powers. We're going to hit just as hard as we can against the French. Oops, okay. Everybody's moved. Okay, 2 to 4. 1 to 2 odds. 1 to 2 with a 1. Defender retreats. Okay. And then we're going to have 4, 7 to 5. 1 to 1 with a 4. And then here we have 9 to 4. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to 4. Okay, I'm going to go 4 to 1 odds here with a 5. Defender retreats. And then here we have a 7, 9, 19 to 4. So 4 to 1, 6. Another exchange. Unit eliminated and unit eliminated. Okay, French turn. Can they surround some guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Okay. And, oh, and then this guy gets to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's start with this battle right here. 5, 10 to 5. 2 to 1 odds with a 5. Attacker retreats. I should have had that guy in. Oh, well. 1-1 with a 5. Move him back, and I will pin him. Okay, 7-2, so 14-2, 7-1 with a 4. Defender retreats. Okay, and here we have a 5, a 4, so we have a 5, and a 6 is 11. 22-6. 3-1 odds with the 2. Defender retreats. And here we have a 4-1, 2-1 odds with a 6. Attacker retreats. And that ends the turn. We go to turn 12. This is actually turn 13. And the French don't get their little bonus anymore. So the Austrians, however, okay, I think we're just going to let them come. And let's start out with this 5, 9, 12. So 6-1 odds with a 4. Defender retreat, so he's gone. And then we've got 2-1 odds here with a 6. Attacker is back. And then a 7, 9, 14. So 6-1 odds with a 3. Defender eliminated. Okay. French get to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to push this guy out of Marengo. Let's try to see what we can do. Okay, so let's start here with a 3, 4, 5-2, 2-1 odds with a 6. Sends him back. Okay. 5 and 4 is going to be 9-6, 1-1 with a 3. That's okay, good. We can push him back. Move my 5 in there. Okay, here we have a 4-8, 1-2 odds with a 3. Attacker retreats. I'm going to move that there. Whoops. I'll move that there. And then here 7-3, 1-3 with a 5. Attacker retreats. And here we have a 6-5, 1-1 with a 1, so that's going to send this guy back. Okay, and we will stick to him. And that is the end of the French turn. So we got final term of the game, Austrian turn. I'm going to move him here, and him here. We'll move him here. Let those guys go. Actually, the French just fell into a bad trap here. Okay, the French fell into a trap. Let's start down here. 3, 6-2. 3-1 odds with a 3. Defender retreats, so send him back. That's okay. Here we have a 6 and a 4. 10, 14-5. So 2-1 odds with a 4. Defender retreats, so he's eliminated. Here we've got a 2-1 odds with a 3. Eliminated. And then here I've got a 7, 1-1 odds with a 6. He can't move back anywhere, so he's eliminated. And then a 7-4, 1-1 with a 1. Sends him back. And now it's the French turn. He cannot do anything. I'm going to try to get, if I can roll here, I can take Pietro Bueno. we'll just fight to the bitter end. 5-2, 2-1 odds with a 1. Sends him back, okay? 7-4, 1-1 with a 3. Sends him back. 6-5, 1-1 with a 4. Sends him back. And finally, 1-2 with a 4. That sends him back. So that is the end of the game. Now, I think that the French had to have a unit within 4 of Marengo, which they do have. So they met that victory condition, but they didn't get Pietrobueno. So I think this actually ended up being a draw, although technically the French lost a ton of units. They're down to almost nothing here. Another turn they would have been eliminated. I think this rules change where you basically set you give the Austrians 2 turns to make an attack with the French. The French can't fight back in that time, and then they essentially, the French reinforcement and the big French. It helps their attacking powers quite a bit. I think that you put that back around, so like I did in this. So anyway, that's kind of what I got. I think it makes the game just a little more balanced. I think it's also a little more close to what historically happened. I think a few bad French rolls really destroyed him here. But anyway, that's what I got this week. I think this is a fun game. Like I say, it's probably one of my favorites from this quad, if not the whole Napoleon at War series. Anyway, that's what I got. I really, really appreciate you guys listening and watching these videos. It's really nice, and I hear a lot of great comments. And even if you got bad comments, let me know, because I'll try to fix things. Or if I'm doing something wrong, let me know, because this is a learning process for me. So that's what I got. I'll talk to you guys next week. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.